you would be falling short of your own expectation if your aim is high or small. In both conditions, you always fall short of your own self, not the aim, whether it's little or something you consider as huge. It is always you who is competing against yourself. No one else is. Therefore, it's far better to never, ever compare yourself with others. And the reason is, what may appear to you as huge is very negligible for someone else. So you anyway are always competing with yourself. You may realize that you are competing with the world, but how far can you go in order to compete with so many of them? Or even if you find yourself being on the loser's side, you'll always realize the other person may not look at you that way, or vice versa. You may think of yourself as someone who achieves so much, but may not be regarded that highly. Okay, let me simplify it for you. If you want to compete with, let's say, Mr. X, do you work on yourself to improve yourself, to become better than Mr. X? Or do you work on him? You can't work on anyone else. If you would like to compete with Mr. X, what you need to do is improve yourself as a person. Maybe work hard, maybe become more focused, maybe eliminate the negativity, toxicity of your life, become more positive human being. Whatever it is, whatever you think works for you. But finally, at the end of the day, it is only you, no one else. So if you look at very closely, you try to win over the situation because someone is better by working on yourself, by improving yourself. So there is absolutely no point in having jealousy, because what are you jealous of? It's just that you cannot compete with your own self. Someone has become so important that it has taken away your peace of mind. And that person, Mr. X, has occupied your mind. You have been enslaved by what this X has done to you. That person is in charge of your well-being, which is actually a very, very precarious situation to be in. You should be far, far away from anyone being capable of taking you as a hostage. And the only way we can do it is by becoming terribly jealous of someone who occupies your well-being, because that person X occupies your mind. Because you are the one who keeps thinking about that person, keeps feeling that intense hostility towards that person. So if you have this level of aversion towards XYZ, that person is being empowered by your emotions. That's why haters are also important. Haters are really important because they think about you most of the time as how they can do what they can do to pull you down. Or they just cannot do anything about it. Who's feeling jealous, just stay away from that person, because who knows, you could be infected by that virus. It's always important to be in harmony within yourself, within your body and mind, because it is the only place that we have. You may live in a very big house, but in this house, if you cannot generate that level of harmony within, you may not be able to overcome the challenges outside of you. Because anyway, the reflection of the outside challenges lies right here within you, within each one of us. It can never be outside of us, never. And even if there is, and we are struggling through it, and you may complain that, oh no, I know this person XYZ, they have been so great, but they have been struggling under the darkness of this situation for a longer period of time. You know what? They may be attenuating their karmic imprints. They may be paying off their karmic debt. Who knows? You never know. And there will be a day they'll be out of it. All depends on how they persevere under these grilling time, under these ghostly circumstances. There'll be a day they will be able to realize what they have been through, and that time, in fact, is consolidating their position in order to do something which is designed for them. You never know what they are being prepared for, what they are being prepared for. You never know, my dear friends. Because anyone who has done miraculous work, or the work of wonder which has overstruck so many people, inspired so many of them, has persevered the times and turmoil which is assiduous and nerve-wracking. So you never know who is being prepared for what by whom. You never know. I mean, I have seen many people who do not deserve to go through that, but they do go through that. You never know, because who knows, it's not in their destiny. And they are being grilled, chiseled, carved out to become a better and higher, elevated, elongated version of something which is in the making, for which they are being prepared for. So you never know, my dear friends, what you are going through and what will end up landing you up as. You never know. So, anyway, you are only the one competing with yourself. No one else. Therefore, feeling jealous is a waste of time. If you want to empower the other person to further enhance his or her luck to do something much more that may not be in his or her destiny, then feel jealous. Because you are empowering that person by feeling jealous. So with these words, see you soon.